Around 28 people have been injured in Manipur when security forces had tried to stop a 30,000 strong crowd mobilized by a valley-based organization to defy a curfew and break through an army barricade to reclaim homes. The clash broke out around 52 kilometers from Imphal. Meanwhile, my colleague Vijay Sharma is with us on the broadcast. Vijay, over to you for more details.
हालात अगर बात कहूं तो मणिपुर की हालात अभी करीबन 120 दिन पार कर चुका है और मणिपुर के हालात ज्यों के त्यों है। देखिए, चुराचंदपुर और विष्णुपुर को जोड़ने वाला जो नेशनल हाईवे था उसमें असम राइफल द्वारा एक बैरिकेड लगा कर रखा गया था और वहां के जो लोकल वसिंदे हैं, जो कुकी समुदाय के लोग हैं, वो बारंबार उस बैरिकेड को हटाने की मांग कर रहे थे, जिसको लेके कोई सुनवाई नहीं हो रही थी। ऐसा उन्होंने एक अल्टीमेटम बांधा था, यानी 30 तारीख लास्ट अल्टीमेटम उन्होंने दिया था, 30 अगस्त तक उस बैरिकेड को हटा देना है, लेकिन सरकार द्वारा कार्य नहीं किया गया, आर्मी जो असम राइफल को द्वारा नहीं किया गया, जिसके वजह से 30,000 से अधिक कुकी समुदाय के लोग उतरे सड़कों पे और जो कर्फ्यू जो लगाया गया था वो कर्फ्यू को तोड़ते हुए वो बैरिकेड तक पहुंचे और वहां पे जो अतिरिक्त सुरक्षा बल है, रैपिड एक्शन फोर्स कहें या फिर अर्धसैनिक बल, वो सभी वहां पर मुस्तैद थे और इस भीड़ को रोकने की कोशिश करे और इसी भीड़ को रोकते वक्त दोनों जो भीड़ भड़क गई और उसके बाद सुरक्षा बलों के ऊपर पथराव शुरू कर दिया और उसके बाद जवाबी कार्रवाई करते हुए आंसू गैस के गोले छोड़े गए, हवाई फायरिंग किया गया और भीड़ को तीतर बितर करने के लिए। देखिए, जिस तरह से जो 30,000 से अधिक जो भीड़ जो इकट्ठा हुई, जो कर्फ्यू को तोड़ के जो गई है, बैरिकेड को हटाने की मांग, क्योंकि जो लोग जब शांत माहौल से अपने गांव की ओर जाना चाहते थे, जिसके वो बैरिकेड की वजह से उनको काफी दिक्कत का सामना करना पड़ता था, ऐसा आरोप वो लगा रहे हैं। लेकिन जिस तरह से सुरक्षा बल, अर्धसैनिक बल या रैपिड एक्शन फोर्स कहें या फिर असम राइफल के जवान कहें या फिर मणिपुर के पुलिस कहें, वो जोरदार तरह से कोशिश कर रही है कि किसी भी तरह से मणिपुर को शांत किया जाए, लेकिन पिछले 3.5 महीनों से असफल रहे हैं। लेकिन जिस तरह से लोगों का जो हुजूम निकल रहा है, भीड़ निकल रहा है, और अब देखिए, पहले कुकी और मैतेई के बीच में, समुदाय के बीच में ये हिंसा एक तरह का था, लेकिन यह हिंसा अब दूसरी तरफ मोड़ ले रहा है, क्योंकि अब सीधे तौर से जो अर्धसैनिक बल है, जो वहां पे जो जवानों को लगाया गया है, अब उनके साथ भिड़ंत हो रही है, क्योंकि भीड़ को रोकने की कोशिश जब अर्धसैनिक बल या फिर सीआरपी के जवान या फिर रैपिड एक्शन फोर्स जब करती है, तब उनको टकराव का सामना करना पड़ता है, वो भी जो कुकी समुदाय या कहे मैतेई समुदाय के लोगों के साथ। तो इस तरह का अभी मणिपुर में माहौल है और बहरहाल 8 जिलों में, चुराचंदपुर, विष्णुपुर और मैं कहता हूँ मोरे और इम्फाल घाटी को छोड़ के जो कई अंदरूनी इलाके हैं, अभी भी कर्फ्यू पूरी तरह से जारी कर दिया गया है और जो जनजीवन है अभी अस्त की व्यस्त है। अभी भी मणिपुर में, पूरी मणिपुर में शांत बहाल नहीं हुआ है, जिसको लेके केंद्र सरकार के साथ साथ राज्य सरकार भी चिंतित है और बारंबार जो एन बीरेन सिंह, जो मणिपुर के मुख्यमंत्री, वो लोगों से अपील करें शांति बनाने के, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं लग रहा है कि वहां पे मणिपुर में अब जल्द शांति प्राप्त होगी। लेकिन जिस तरह से छिटपुट की घटनाएं हो रही है, ये काफी चिंतनीय विषय है और केंद्र सरकार को जल्द ही जल्द कोई ठोस कदम उठाना जरूरी होगा। जी
Vijay, I'd like to thank you. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast to discuss more is Major Mohammad Ali Shah, defense expert. Good afternoon, sir, and thank you for joining us on NewsX. Some rather unfortunate news from Manipur once again. It does not seem as if these incidents are going to see an end anytime soon. This time a 30,000 strong mob had tried to break through an army barricade, in fact, and a clash had broken out around 52 kilometers from Imphal. Meanwhile, my colleague was just informing us that security and curfew has been in fact imposed once again. It has been made even more stringent. What is your reaction to all these developments?
Absolutely. I'm very upset to see that the violence is not ending for over 4 months now, and we are having the world leaders G20 summit in Delhi at the same time, and it gets a bit embarrassing from all these sides. The very factors, and I do not even blame the locals from Manipur, in fact, at all. Either the Meitei community or the Kuki tribe at all. In fact, everyone has a right to live in their own homes, and everyone has a right to return back to their own homes, yes, but not at a time when there is violence going on and the security forces are doing the job they are doing as they have been instructed. They are trying to maintain peace and calm. They're doing their best. But the very fact is, it's gone a bit too far. 4 months of violence, of dreadful violence, thousands of families getting displaced, hundreds getting killed, so many wounded. And now, when the unfortunate incident that happened yesterday, it was really, very sad. And it disheartens me because those are my own people, our own people. I mean, people from Manipur are such great people, irrespective of the tribe, caste, creed, community, region, religion, whatever. They're so good. But now the very fact is, will peace return there? Will normalcy return there very soon? Well, I'll be very, very honest with you, Pia. I see it. It has gone a bit too far from both the sides, and people have suffered. This is suffering of humanity. So peace, जितना time लगा है to actually now उतना time और unfortunately लगने वाला है. I mean, maybe it could be more to get peace back in Manipur. And when people are displaced from their homes, how long can you live outside your house for quite some time? People want to return back to their home. People are fed up of this violence. A common man in Manipur wants peace. A common Kuki wants peace. A common Maite wants peace. A Naga over there wants to see his own people, his own brethren, his own community. When I say his own community, I do not mean the Nagas community would be Nagas. The Nagas community would be the Nagas of Manipur, for example, the Tanguls of Ukhrul, or the Maram Naga from Nagaland, or from Manipur, or the Mau Nagas from Manipur. That's one community, I would call it. And the Indian community, the big umbrella, I would say. Everybody wants peace. So now, when people are fed up, a common man wants peace. What is it that the venom has gone too far? The poison has spread too far. Maite versus Cookie, Cookie versus Maite, and both are actually bleeding each other. Both are fighting each other on social media. Maite says Cookie is lying, a Cookie says Maite is lying. Well, none of them, all of them are in their own field. I wish the violence to end completely. And how will that end? As Vijay, your colleague, was just saying, that the government has to now take some solid steps. They have to take some immediate reactions for this violence to end. There has to be a peace plan in place. There's a gentleman called Mr. Amrik Singh Bawa. He's a Manipuri Sikh. The government should utilize his services. He's a neutral party. He is, because he's from neither of the communities. There are so many people over there who are interested in getting peace in Manipur. Their services should be utilized, and there should be no stone unturned to ensure that peace returns to a beautiful state like Manipur with beautiful people over there. So the very fact is, it is very, very unfortunate. It is sad. It pains me nowhere. It hurts me here to see people getting pained and away from imagine we going out of our houses for a few days, we get so restless. But here people had to escape. They had to run for their life when they saw the near and dear ones getting killed and their houses getting burned, irrespective of the community. The very fact is, enough is enough. Enough is really enough. I mean, where is the end? We saw violence in Manipur in 93. There were Bengal and Mathura clashes. We saw violence in 94. There were Nagas and Cookies clashes. We saw violence in 97. There was an inter-tribal clash among the Cookies, the Thadaos being Cookies and the Cookies only, they clashed. And so we have seen, Manipur has seen enough of bloodshed. It's about time. And how does that happen? We have to call for a dialogue. We have to ensure that people return back to their houses after a dialogue, and they should be like the way you have a ceasefire in Nagaland with the underground factions, because there are talks, there are negotiation on. There are Sioux groups, suspension of operation. There has to be at least one has to. When Russia and Ukraine, there could be a ceasefire amid such a deadly war. And let me tell you, it was the interference of the Indian government. I commend them for that. On their behest, there was a pause in the Russia-Ukraine war. So there should be a pause over here where people should be allowed to resettle back in their own homes, irrespective of the caste, creed, community, religion, region. And then after, a peace talk should start, a dialogue should start. And during the peace talk, there should be no violence. It should be an unwritten pact. And I know I can vouch for the people from Manipur. I can take a responsibility. They are people of the word. They really are people of the word. They are principled, cultured people. When you say we'll indulge in a dialogue and they give you a word, okay, we will not attack you. They will not. They really will not if they have given their word. And how do we convince them to give their word? We have to get them together outside Manipur in Delhi on the table. They have to sit and talk across. Secondly, Seal the borders completely. There should be no, the borders are not porous. The borders are more than porous, I would say. So there is no record. There is so much of influx of people from coming and going. जो जहां से आता है वो वहां से नहीं जाता है. He can come in from some other place from More. He can go out from some other route. So that is one another issue over there. So when a dialogue starts, irrespective. Now, even if I'm not saying there are no illegal immigrants. I'm not saying there are no refugees. Even if they are, I'm saying even if they are, whose job is it? Is it the common man's job to take law in the hands and go and clean the mess? No. It is the government's job. When I say the government, it is the central agencies. It is the force over there which is deployed over there. It's their job. So I would urge people not to take law in their hands. And I know for a fact that, a lot of people, I get so many messages every day that the Maites who are my friends, the Cookies who are my friends, they respect me, they love me, I love them back. Please listen to your brother. Please listen to your, I would urge the Cookies as well, please listen to your ooh. Ooh is a word you call a respected elder like that. And now, I would say even my now is like little brothers and sisters. I would urge my now, the peas, the poos, the noos, and my Maite brethren to please maintain calm. It is about time. If we do not maintain calm over there, the external agencies, China, Pakistan, people who have been eyeing us, who don't have good feelings about India, they are going to take advantage of the situation, and we all have to be united as one as Indians. It's about time. It's really, really about time, and enough is enough. So I really urge Pia that this thing. I hope the people understand and they realize that it's not up to them to take law in their hands. And the very fact that the breaking of barricades, well, I do not blame either the security forces or the local people over there. Everyone has their own hurt and their own sentiments and their own reasons, but we have to maintain calm. They are our own people. When I was serving that region in the army, I would say, no, I'm not going to fire. I'm not going to, at my own people, I'm not going to have any violation of human rights cases, be it human rights of my soldiers, be it human rights of the villagers over there. I will not allow anything under my nose to go wrong. I was very, very clear of that. And rather, I would do blood donation camps every 3 months. I have donated my blood over there every 3 months. I'm not knowing who that blood is going to. That's perfectly fine. So we have to establish peace at any cost, and I think we should have done that much earlier. We should, but it's never too late. We can start now. And please, guys, I mean, my हाथ जोड़ के विनती है मेरे भाइयों से and बहनों से, please maintain calm. I know people today tell me, they call me, they're half Manipuri. I don't say I'm half Manipuri. I would say I'm full-fledged Manipuri. I don't know which tribe, community, or caste I belong to from Manipur. So if people say your brethren are, it's getting embarrassing for us. What embarrassing? I mean, we also have to understand their sentiments. Yes, we have to douse the fire at any cost. In your house, if there is, God forbid, if there's a fire in anyone's house, what do? We do not wait for the fire brigade, fire tenders to come in. We do not wait for the ambulance to come in. We take action on our own, legally, judicially. So we have to take action to douse the fire, not to flame the fumes. And let me tell you, a lot of media reporting where there is from either sides, bias reporting or will not work. I mean, one has to only talk peace, 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 peace. It's a part of positive thinking. If you really genuinely wish for peace, it will happen. Where guys, and by violence, by arson, by damage, but to life, property, it is not the way forward. It's just not the way forward. We have to be united. We have to stand together. This is a palm, and I've got different fingers over here. One big finger, fat finger, small finger, but when we have clinch it, it becomes the wrist. That is the strength of India. Unity in diversity. We are a salad bowl nation. We are not a melting pot where all the caste, creed, community, region, religion live together in love, peace, harmony, in a great culture. That's called India. So we have to keep that in mind. We have to keep the integrity, the sovereignty of our country intact. We have to keep the culture intact. We have to get everyone together to live in love, peace, compassion, and humanity. I was in a place, let me tell you, I was in a place where guns were blazing. When I was in service, I was a young captain that time, full of josh, chest, vigor. But my gun blazed too. But instead of firing bullets from my gun, I chose to fire love, peace, compassion, humanity, the human touch. And that helped us to get whoever we perceived as an enemy. Well, our own people are never an enemy, firstly. They came on our side and they would tell me, today, Captain Ali, I was a captain that time, Captain Ali, when we meet a soldier like you, we feel the army, the armed forces, the Assam Rifle is here to protect us, not to intimidate us. And they would cooperate with us. The Mirabaibis, they've been very, very sweet to me personally. They have cooperated with me because I had my way of dealing with people over there in a very fair, just, neutral way. We made sure that no one is antagonized unfairly, and no innocent should be damaged, should be harmed, and no guilty should go scot free. That was a very, very simple, plain rule. No
Indeed,
innocent
sir.
should be harmed. Yes.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.